Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Omicron Nomad Soul with me, Alpha by Omega. So, I took a long break from the recording. I'm sorry if these episodes are a bit late, but don't worry, I'm continuing this. But before we do that, I decided I wanted to check out these books a bit more. I know maybe some of you won't be really interested, but this is the lore of the game and I'm really interested in what does it say. So let's get the Cobalt Wars Volume 2 and 41, because... oh, we can't. Our sneak is full. Okay, we're gonna put it to a place where it can rest, if we can find it. Because we saw the Cobalt Wars mentioned several times, and I think we also... if I'm correct, the Beshems were... oh, there it is. The Beshems were created after the oh no, there were no Beshems created after the Cobalt Wars, so I guess that's some kind of magic thing. Parallel universes, Jaipur secret. I'm gonna keep that one. Actified Beshem, life potions. I don't think we need those. Ars Magica, we don't need. What's this? Oh, it's the resurrection spell. Okay, so now... wait, where was it? It was the red one, wasn't it? Oh, that's the body we want to take to get into the place that's forbidden for us as a casual reader, but yeah, here's history. So, Cobalt Wars... and the Birth of Eggs we already had. Omicron laws does seem pretty interesting. I'd like to see the Green Book charms. That's just the Massa runes. I think we already had that one. So check out the Cobalt Wars, Volume 2. The humans assembled all their forces under the banner of a great hero, Kushulain. Leading his legions, he did combat with the demons. Also, the Cobalt Wars were between humans and demons, in order to prevent them from taking control of Phanon. Thus began the Cobalt Wars. Words cannot describe the horror of the following cycles. The dead were numbered by millions, and on more than one occasion, the fate of the human race depended on the outcome of a battle. Fortunately, Kushuai never defaulted in courage and daring. Cycle after cycle, he won back territories from the infernal armies. Okay. And then Volume 41. Fate took a turn at the Battle of Amitsa. Leading the human armies, Kushuai decimated the infernal legions. All the lifelong day, he sundered Incubi and Succubi, shedding their blood on the soul of Phanon. When the battle was at its most intense, he flung himself against Astaroth and engaged him in a single combat. The duel lasted 7 days and 7 nights. On the morning of the 8th day, the humans finally dared approach. Astaroth lay inanimate on the ground, but Kushuai has disappeared. They cried out, searched the ruins and the surrounding forests, but to no avail. In the great haste, they built a cage of Epiphandra and shut Astaroth inside it. They then cast the cage into a lake of boiling lava. The gilded prison slowly sank into the entrails of the earth. No one ever saw Kushuai again, or learned what has become of him. Okay, that's interesting. So, the demons were once... I guess these are just fables now, but they were once a real threat, and there was a human-demon war. And Astaroth, the guy we're trying to defeat now, was the leader of them, and now he's probably coming back, sneaking. And the Omicronian laws. Article 2079 4b. Birth control is indispensable for the survival of the city. Restricted living space demands strict demographic control in order to avoid overpopulation. Article 2079 4c. Newborn babies are left in the care of their mothers until the age of 1 year. The government educational system then takes charge of them and it caters for all their needs until the age of 16 years when they enter active life. Strict equality is guaranteed between all individuals. All have the same education, the same social environment, the same life until they reach their majority. It's actually not all that bad in principle. Code of Omicron Laws, Volume 89, Article 2796. The economy is planned by X. He determines the need of the city and the production targets to be reached. Failure of any individual to meet quotas constitutes a serious crime which is punishable by death. Oh my god. Article 2797. A decision of the plenum of the wise changed the duration of the working day from 5 to 3 hours. Wow, a 3-hour working day. Article 2079(8). Retirement at the age of 40 is obligatory, except by special dispensation from the plenum of the wise. Article 2799. Incineration of the dead is obligatory. Burial is totally forbidden in the interest of preserving the living space of the population. Article 2800. According to the law of 62 Zenep 5728, decreed by X and approved by the plenum of the wise, the population of Omicron is set at 25 million individuals. Maintenance of the living space and demographic control are indispensable for the survival of the city. 25 million people living in the city, each working for 3 hours per day, retiring at 40. I wonder if this is like, because in a way this is a weird utopian paradise in a way. Okay, we've already read all of these. So what's this? Economics. What's the same thing? Okay, does everything have the same thing? Yeah, it does. This is religion. Grammar's treatise on anti-gravity, poetry, laws, the Green Book charms, table of cosmic correspondence. Let's find that one and check it out. But I saw something on the table here somewhere that we haven't read yet. Here it is. Tower Fighting Techniques, Volume 22. So let's finish reading that one and then we're gonna possess the body. So, table of cosmic correspondence. These tables can be used to convert cosmic coefficients into Eimer indices. That's funny. And tower fighting techniques. The most powerful technique of tower combat consists of a series of blows. They can be mastered only through practice, but confer a decided advantage over the adversary. Oh, I should remember these, honestly, because those are advanced things, and I never saw these tower combat techniques or read them before. So I might just keep them on me and try them eventually if I have the chance. Okay, do we have mana? I think we do have mana, right? Yeah, 30. That should be enough. And we do have the resurrection spell or incarnation spell. Yeah, we do. So let's say goodbye to this body and check out this guy that's gonna be our vessel for the next couple of minutes, maybe longer. Oh, okay, 30 is not enough. Do I have a mana potion on me? I don't. Okay, back to our... I thought it cost 30. I must have been mistaken. Life potion. Mana potion. Okay, here it is. Wow, our health isn't really good. What happened? No, our energy is okay. The game is lying. Okay, should be fine. Now, if this is an indication, we now have mana 65, so I'm gonna try and see how much we need to use. Okay, so who are we now? The incarnation spell has succeeded. I now possess a new body. Mana. Okay, so it costs 35. So we are now Ennead 843. research worker in intramolecular physics, is said to be on the point of discovering a theory that reconciles intragravitational and polymeric forces. Interests: likes to spend his days conducting experiments in his laboratory. Hates inactivity, ignorance, anything that distracts him from his work. We have an apartment key, as usual. But I don't think we are able... Oh! It does tell you where the home is. Oh, I should have probably checked it out with the other characters. I did not realize that. Okay, my bad. That's one secret that we have probably missed.
Hello, Professor. Have a nice day.
Okay, so this is the secret research place. There's a guard there. This looks like the bookshelves. Okay, so there are books here we can get. Boss, there's an old parchment that comes from the Cobalt Wars. It mentions Astaroth. The parchment is in the central library of Omicron in the Lahore sector. Let's see the legend. Oh wow, we have 970 subjects. Damn. Okay, let's get the Legend of Boz. The Chronicle of Cobalt Wars. You know what, while we're here, let's buy all of them. Oh, I can't. Okay. But the Legend of Boz we can. The Legend of Boz. Boz was a citizen of Omicron like any other. He was shy and self-effacing, and was profoundly conscious of the injustice and iniquity of the government, but never imagined for a moment that he might one day be able to change anything. One evening, when he arrived home, he found the body of a woman lying in the kitchen. He had no time to see anymore because a demon jumped on him and killed him with one blow to the neck. Boz's soul managed to extricate itself from his body before the demon could get it. It floated for a moment in the air, then rushed inside the multiplan terminal in order to avoid the demon. Since then, Boz has lived on the computer network. Deprived of a body forever, he devotes his virtual existence to combating the state and the demons by all means in his power. He is suspected of being the secret leader of the sect of the Awakened. Okay, Chronicle of Cobalt Wars, Volume 21, Astaroth, the Prince of Shadows. In the 9th year of the Cobalt Wars, the hordes of Astaroth's demon covered the surface of the Earth. The human armies led by Kushuline began to give way under the terrible assault of the demons. The war was heading toward a deadly outcome for the humans. The more demons they killed, the more appeared. They had to find a way to kill Astaroth. Kushuline assembled all the sources of Fanon. They fought for 40 days before they found a means of definitely destroying Astaroth. The decision was kept a secret. No one ever knew anything about it. After the final confrontation between Kushuline and Astaroth, all the sources of Fanon, as well as the hero Kushuline, disappeared for all time. Their terrible seeker disappeared with them. The mystery of the weapon capable of killing Astaroth was recounted in only one book, the Book of Naut, by the renegade sorcerer Mutan Bokos. Didn't we read something about the Book of Naut below? I think so. The Necrocurse of Hamazgan. Thousands of years before the birth of the hero Kushuline, Hamazdagan was already the city of the dead. Magicians regularly came from all over Fanon to exchange knowledge of the art and discuss human business with the dead. The necropolis was a veritable underground city dedicated to the rest of the dead. It consisted of thousands of tombs and magnificent temples dedicated to Vriga Grimuka, the god of the art. Each magician returned to Hamestagan on the day of his death in order to be buried in one of the tombs reserved for the masters of art. Omicron was built just over the city of the dead. No one knows today exactly where Hamestagan was located, nor whether it still exists. The access to the catacombs where the necropolis was situated seems to have been lost forever. The entrance to the Hamestagan. The following text was found on a stele from the post-Ogirian period. It is said to give directions on how to gain access to Hamestagan, the city of the dead, but has never been translated. Meshtimar an Sordem Kinoi Hamestagan. I have a feeling Boz might be able to translate this for us. What's the last one? Mister of the Book of Now. That's exactly the one we need. Damn, is there a terminal here? It doesn't look like it. Crap, I have to go down. Okay, we can use one of these large medkits and purchase the last one. The Book of the Naut, also known as the Book of the Night in Masao dialect, was written several thousand years ago by the renegade sorcerer Matanbokos. As the last remaining survivor of the caste of sorcerers, he is said to have brought together all the secrets of the ancient art before disappearing mysteriously. It contained the most powerful spells in the universe, spells that make man equal to a god. It can be used to command the stars, to speak to the spirits of the dead, and to know the future. In order to protect it from the covetous desire of man, just before his death, Matan Bukos asked his daughter to hide it in the Hamestagan. After that, no one knows what happened. Well, okay, that means we need to get there. I guess that's it. There's nothing else here. Oh, Kubik, I'm trying to translate a document from a foreign language. Can you help me? Oh!
Get a Tradutech. It's a small computer like this one, and it can translate into all known languages.
Can I borrow yours?
I might be able to lend it to you, if you do me a small favor. At present, I'm doing some research on astronomy. I'm looking for the Egmar index of the third planet of the fourth system. I'm too old to explore the library in search of it. Bring me back the information I want, and I'll lend you my Tradutech.
No sooner said than done. Wow, that was a lucky guess. I think we had that index somewhere. Oh. Such is the nature of the work on this work, it's forbidden to remove the copy of these books. Can I give it to this guy then? How do I get rid of them? Oh wait, there's a bin. Yeah. Okay then. Clever story. So, what exactly did he want? We have an Agmar index of the third planet. Treaties of anti-gravity. Wait, it was an Agmar index? Wait, wasn't that book we already had? The one that had the indexes? That would be fun, but I already bought it. Because it seems weirdly familiar. About Wars. Ars Magica. Table of Cosmic Correspondence, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here, and then the next one we'll see if we can translate that old parchment. So, see you then.